Yo, what up, sports fans? We back with the thing we call Sports Tube. I know it's been a couple weeks since we did our traditional Sports Tube format, man, but it's been a lot of shit happening in sports this week, so had to hit y'all with another video. Thanks so much for checking out my last video I did a couple weeks ago with the Falcons versus Patriots Phil. It's got over 2,000 views at this point, so I really appreciate that. Remember, subscribe. Subscribe if you already haven't too, man. You end up with a fresh little fitted cap just like this one. All you got to do, hit that subscribe button. $50 in your pocket, $50 gift card to Lids if you win once we hit 100 subscribers. So, appreciate it. Anyway, let's get into these sports. Man, so I told y'all I was going to start making this thing more of a national sports topic show other than local Houston sports that I talk about, your boy from H-Town. But, Houston's been in the national media a whole lot the past couple weeks, so it's only fitting that I get into some of these topics. First off, everyone around the league has all of a sudden become a fucking expert at who the Texans should have playing quarterback for us next season. And the consensus is that Tony Romo should be the leader of this team next season, which I personally don't have a problem with. I could see it. Like, I'm with it. At first, everybody was like, let's trade J.J. Watt and get Tony Romo, which I thought was just fucking ridiculous. But now they're saying that they're going to release Tony Romo no earlier than June 1st of this year. So he'll be a free agent acquisition, which I don't have a problem with. We bring him in, of course, it's just a matter of money. We can make the money work, possibly not being able to get AJ Boye, but, we'll get into all that. We'll talk about that later on. But just as far as having Romo on this team, I don't have a problem with it. Everybody say, oh, he's injury prone, he's most likely not going to be here for the whole season. Which you're right, he's an Asian quarterback, he's an Asian guy, take care of his body like Tom Brady does, blah, blah, blah. I get it. I can see both sides of the argument. But he is a veteran guy that we bring him in, we plug him into the system. He could be an immediate winner and make us an immediate Super Bowl contender for next season. We got to do something. We got to strike while the iron's hot while we got a good fucking defense on this team. So, hey, I'm with it. I like it. What I don't want to see happen is we try to do something where we trade away the fucking form to get Jimmy Garoppolo's ass over here from the Patriots. Look, let's not keep making these fucking mistakes. We've done this before. Like, we've seen this movie and how it plays out. We get these ex-Patriot quarterbacks, Brian Hoyer, Ryan fucking Mallett, get them over here, and obviously they not the same guys. Look, it's just something in the water up there in New England. Like, their system works. Whatever it is that they're doing cannot be replicated when we bring in these guys and try to inject them into our system, whatever system we got. This is a system that we're talking about. They can turn murderers into $40 million max contract guys, man. They made Aaron Hernandez a fucking thug into a great tight end. You got a fucking huge meathead frat boy ass nigga running around who's become one of the best tight ends in the league. Gronk is nothing more than just a huge Johnny Manziel, but because he plays for New England and he's in that system, he's one of the best that the league has to offer. So let's get it through our minds that it just doesn't work. We can't bring in guys from New England and just expect for them to play well. Look, Rick Smith, if you trade away any of our guys to bring in Jimmy Garoppolo, I'm going to drive down to NRG Stadium and kick you in the balls. I swear. And I hope Houstonians, y'all bail me out after I do it. But anyway, let's get into these Rockets. Like I say, man, the Rockets have been a hot topic around the national media as well, because we just made a huge trade before the deadline, which more usually does, bringing in Lou Williams. Lou Williams was the highest scorer on the Lakers team this year, man. A great sixth man coming off the bench. Now, I know you're asking, how the fuck do we manage to do this? And I said, yeah. Jeannie Buss fired all their front office guys because apparently they weren't able to pull off the DeMarcus Cousins trade to get him over there to the Lakers. So her being pissed off, she fired her brother. She fired a longtime general manager that had been there that was seemingly, they felt like they couldn't get rid of, kind of like we feel like we can't get rid of Rick Smith for whatever reason. And brought in Magic Johnson, all-time great Magic Johnson. Like, Magic Johnson is fucking awesome. I don't have anything negative to say about Magic Johnson. Anybody that can cheat death, is amazing in my book. Amazing basketball player, But when you cheat death, you beat HIV when HIV was in its prime, yeah, you special. Bringing in Magic Johnson right now, before the trade deadline is actually done with, is like bringing in a backup quarterback, into an NFL game. Obviously, when that happens, the defense is like licking their chops, like, we gonna get this nigga. Like, let's blitz his ass. Like, just send everybody at him, man. Like, send all 8 at him, And that's basically what happened, man. I think he got blindsided. He didn't really know what was happening. We blitzed him, and Morey was able to end up with a lopsided trade. We got Lou Williams, and in return, they got Corey Brewer and a first-round draft pick for next year, which is going to be in the high 20s. So this ain't really a huge loss for the team. Corey Brewer was, the Greyhound was playing more like Santa's little helper from The Simpsons. I mean, he was just running out of gas, man. Like, later, Brew. Not going to miss you, brother. Anyway, the big winner before the trade deadline was obviously the New Orleans Pelicans, ending up with DeMarcus Cousins. Man, the thing that I hate is we got to play this fucking two-headed mythical fucking monster right out of the gate, on Thursday night, the Rockets do, which sucks. Man, we saw how the Rockets got manhandled by Hassan Whiteside, looking like a man amongst fucking boys, just getting every rebound. On one play, they got 5 offensive fucking rebounds in a row. I mean, we looked like we didn't have anybody that could rebound the ball. So, it's going to be tough with those 2 big guys with this Rockets team, but hopefully we get to play Lou Will, see that new toy that we got going on, and hey, maybe it'll be a fun and exciting game. My question is, how is DeMarcus Cousins going to fit in with Anthony Davis? Now, I know this is an older video, I'm a little late on this, but Anthony Davis, you got some explaining to do, brother. The fuck is going on, man? This is highly disturbing, highly questionable, and for whatever reason, I don't feel like DeMarcus Cousins is gonna be down with these kind of antics. But we'll see. Man, if that team can match, they're gonna be dangerous. But let's get back to my Rockets. So today I got the news that James Harden is supposedly dating Ashanti. Now, Ashanti was my childhood crush. I love this girl, man, from the jump, from day one. So when I got this news, I had to ask myself, why am I upset? Like, why? I'm a very happily married man. I have a beautiful wife, very beautiful daughter who works alongside me as my producer for this show as well. We don't always see eye to eye, but we do what's best and we do what's most creative for the show to put out a good show for you guys each week. So, it's all that matters. Anyway, yeah, I mean, this Ashanti thing, it's not like I had a fucking chance with the girl in the first fucking place, so I shouldn't be mad. It's not like Ashanti is all like, oh, I loved him. I love your SportsTube videos on YouTube. Oh my God, your 100 views that you get each week make me so horny. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my problem was. I mean, it's all good. More power to you, James Harden. Just make sure that this girl don't distract you on that court, baby. Let's get this MVP. Let's get this championship this year. It's our year for the H. But anyway, man, that's our show for this week. Thank you so much, as always, like I say, for tuning in. I'll see y'all guys next week. Peace and love, as always. Later.